So we're in Buffalo, New York right now. We're heading to Wolves Academy of Jiu Jitsu. One of my old professors and coaches when I was a yellow orange belt. I was living here for about a year and a half. I moved around a lot as a kid, so it's cool to see Brandon right now in his new academy, and we're gonna teach a class there with the students and just have a good time. This is the first time I've been back in a while, and they looked after me a lot. So true homies, and this will be a fun night. Yup. No way. Yeah? What's up, bro? What's going on? Bro, this is so fucking sick, bro.
Thanks, man.
Bro, this is sick.
It was a wild journey to get here, man.
I freaking bet. But the location's really good too. I was peeping where. So again, whenever we're in this 50-50 position, okay, and my partner stays standing up. If he's standing up tall, I can use this to chop him down. Whenever I see this position, he starts standing up, I can't get him to go on the knee. I try to sweep him backwards. His reaction is gonna go forward. When he goes forward, I'm looking towards him, but I want to extend my foot in his armpit, and I want to point my toes kind of this way towards his butt. Okay, because now from here, I can start stepping and grabbing. Now, if you're having problems with this position right here, I want you guys to use this dip. Whenever you dip, you're not opening up right away. You're bringing your knee to your chest, then you're opening. You can push the ankle away as you bring your knee to your chest. Now look, your leg is strong here. So whenever you extend, you can use that same side to go up to the hips. Okay, now we're gonna keep the pants, we're gonna keep the hip, and I'm gonna use this knee driving forward so I can do a technical stand-up. Now we can start coming up my chest to his back, and I can start working on my seatbelt, and then from here, guys, we can start taking the back. Have your partner hold your leg too. You can't get them on the ground, it's very annoying. You sweep them backwards. Look how he's already starting to look to the ground because he wants to keep his base. So what I'm gonna start to do is I'm gonna start stepping, and I grab his ankle at the same time. Step, put his knee on the ground. Okay, now look how both of my knees are facing this way. If I'm like this and I'm trying to take his back, he's gonna look towards me and my knee's gonna be in a weird position. I want to make sure my leg is extended so I can bend it to my chest. Now I can open up wide. If I try to do it from here, my knee's in a weird position, you're gonna hurt yourselves. Push the leg, bring your knee to your chest, you're strong here, then you can start working up to the hip. Drive your knee forward, technical stand up. Now from here, we can start looking for the hips, looking for the seatbelt. All right, let's try it for like 2 more minutes and we're gonna move on. Cool, on 3, 1, 2. Let's work now from the turtle position. But sometimes it's hard to open up this space. I wanna keep the seatbelt as much as possible. I can't find this, it's not working. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bump his elbow open and I'm gonna circle this back foot here. It's gonna be the exact same way as a butterfly hook. Okay, I'm gonna bring everything to my chest. I'm gonna fall, and I wanna try to make him do a forward roll over his shoulder. Look how all his weight is right here. If he jumps, look, I slide my bottom hook in, and then I get my 2 hooks in. Boom. I get my knee in between his elbow and knee. I can start opening up his heel. I can start sliding. Look how we're on the bottom side now. I get my knee above his hip. Now I can start putting my hooks in. We have the butterfly hook one, Same thing, seatbelt. I open up the space between his elbow and knee. I'm laying on his shoulder. I want all my weight to be on this side. Here. Once I put the hook in, I'm loaded up. Even if he sprawls out, I'm on the bottom side. I capture the hips. I get the hook in. Third one, I'm trying to bring him this way. His weight's going that way. I'm gonna go that way. So I'm here and here. I'm trying to bring. I put the hook in. I hip in like an armbar. I pull everything towards me. I'm on the bottom side. Cover, hooks. It makes sense, guys? Do this really fast. Then we're gonna do another round, 30 seconds. Cool? Let's do it on 3. 1, 2. Watch me do it real quick. Whenever I'm here and here, he's in turtle. Right, we keep the seatbelt tight, okay? We're in this position where you can go for a basic back take. But now I'm gonna enter this foot to the inside. So I'm gonna bump so I make space with his elbow. I'm here and here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit my butt. I want to look, elevate. Even if he stays strong, look, the foot's in. Now I let go. I wanna stay on this side. If I bring him to this side, just roll to this side. Look, he's gonna escape. I wanna be on the side. That's okay. Yeah, and I use this butterfly hook to elevate. The gringo choke. That speech was awesome, by the way. Thank you, brother. All right, so from the turtle position, we're here and here. If it's tough to be able to get to the seatbelt and go for the choke, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this inside hook with our hand. to be able to extend and kind of lever our partner. You can already see that I start putting pressure and weight towards my partner's shoulder. When I do that, I'm gonna start moving away. I can either use my hand to chop down to get him down to his shoulder, or I can take an inside control and go for the wrist control. So now as I circle away, I make him go to his side. Okay, so now from here, I'm gonna use this hand to start shooting up towards the collar. Okay, so now from here, I'm gonna use my wrist, my blade, to go on the side of his neck. Okay, so now from here, he's gonna be trying to come on top, or he's gonna be trying to flatten out his back. From this position, I'm gonna try to keep him there as much as possible. I can start bringing this arm out, and I'm gonna start adjusting and punching my hand up. So if I stay down here and I try to work for this head and arm, I'm gonna be very far away. I wanna start moving my shoulder up to his shoulder. Okay, and I have this grip here. So now from here, I can just hold. All right, now from this position, I have this hand. I'm gonna use it over the top, and I'm not gonna move my grip on the bottom side here, and I'm gonna start transitioning to the back, placing my knee behind his shoulder, keeping this pressure with my chest, and I'm gonna use my knee over his hip. That way I can start punching my foot to the ground and sliding. Okay, so now whenever we sit, I'm using my hands together to kind of stab my chest. So I'm bringing him close to me. I'm not ripping down in a way. So now from this position, I have this grip on the side of his neck. This is what I want. I want to make a T, okay? I want his shoulder to be in the center of my chest. If I'm on his back, it's gonna be a weird angle. I want to make sure that his neck is right here, making a T. So now from this position, I can start pulling him towards me, and I'm gonna start bringing him on top. Circle this way. When I bring him on top of me here, I'm gonna pull him into my chest. Now we're here. Making sure I'm constantly pulling, I'm gonna use this hand in front. I'm gonna start using my fingers to the inside by his neck, and I'm gonna roll my fingers to punch. As I pull this grip towards my chest, I'm gonna roll my fingers to punch, and then from there I can get the tap. If you want to, guys, you can use this foot over the top, and remember, I want my fist to go in the front of his neck. So now as I pull towards me, I crunch my body, and I extend my arm. Okay, super tight choke. Right here and here, I'm gonna break him down first. Inside, I can chop. Boom, as he tries to come up, I'm gonna start bringing this hand to the inside. I get my shoulder up to his shoulder. Boom, I take this hand over my choking grip, switch, and I start going for my back take. Okay, so now from here, I bring him on top of me. I start looking for the back. Now I can take my other hand, my secondary hand, to adjust the choking hand a little bit, and I use my fingers to curl and then punch. Front of the neck, I curl and punch.